This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. We are in downtown Atlanta at Bobby Dodd Stadium, home field of the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. As we'll see a team from the ACC, the Clemson Tigers, taking on another ACC team, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Yellow Jackets will kick it away to get this game going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So the Clemson Tigers offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Are we going to see a repeat? Remember, last time these teams played, it got ugly.
Chris, that's one of those games you just hate to see in a rivalry game when it gets so one-sided. Hoping today to see this defense play much better.
Off the play fake on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
How about that? That's the way to start a game. Some early fireworks on the first play from scrimmage.
And one big play has moved the ball across midfield. 1st and 10 in enemy territory. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Pass complete on a crossing route. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sets them up first down at the 33.
They told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Looking for a gap. It's Randall. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Here's the 2nd down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. That's a year. So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down at the 21.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. Touchdown, Tigers. They couldn't stop him there.
Boy, this is a great way to start this game for this offense. Everything seems to be clicking. Quarterback's making great decisions. Here he makes a perfect throw to the receiver for a nice touchdown to get this game started right.
See if they can convert the point after. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Taylor. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. So the Yellow Jackets offense comes out for their first possession today. And, Kirk, this is going to be fun. One of the best edge matchups we're going to see all season long. Elite wide receiver, elite corner, both competitive guys ready to go at each other.
And you know this corner, we had a chance to visit with him this week. He wants to be on an island against one of the best receivers in the country. And he's going to get that chance today to have a chance to showcase that he, in fact, is the top corner in college football. Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They'll give it to the back. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Looking to pass. It's King. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Well, a real shot here to answer that open of your own down now really hurts your momentum. What decision do you come up with here on fourth down after giving up that sack?
The Yellow Jackets will send their punt team onto the field. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Running back has it on a screen now. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
That completion sets up a third down play. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
And the Tigers line up to kick it away. Finally, the first punt of the game, hoping to pin them back deep. The punt will bounce and go out of bounds. They'll spot it near the 25. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. A handoff to the back. He's got room to run. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 40. Past the 20. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick up.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Boy, they do a great job here on play action. The linebackers were completely fooled. 2 or 3 steps up into the line of scrimmage, opened up a nice lane behind the backers, between the safeties, for the quarterback to make the read and a good throw downfield.
And the quarterback keeps it here. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Boy, you just can't talk about the Clemson Tigers without getting to a mobile quarterback, and this is another example of how deadly they can be in this dual-threat offense that they love to run.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Back to pass. It's Klubnik. Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Here we go, back in the red zone. 0 for 2 scoring touchdowns here so far, and it's 3rd and goal.
Well, that's the right call here by the offensive coordinator. Keep it simple. Just go right behind your line, but no push at all. The defense completely stops him there at the line of scrimmage.
Instead of trying to take the lead with a field goal, they'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
I thought there might be some initial penetration by this defense. The offense decides to run it up the middle, and I got to give all the credit to this back. He saw just where he needed to go, uses that vision to get this touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. The last possession was a 1-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. QB to the tight end for a completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking downfield, it's King. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
What in the world is going on with the pass protection today? That was almost a 3rd sack, and it's still the 1st quarter. Maybe slide protection or call some screens, maybe play action, anything to try to help this quarterback out.
And the Yellow Jackets bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Choosing to return the punt. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make it just. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
That O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. On the run, it's Haynes. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack. That time it's the free safety getting home on the blitz to blow it up.
But he had a long way to go, and it's a bit of a risk, as obviously the free safety is the last line of defense on these long pass plays, and he's coming after that quarterback, and he's got to make sure he gets home quickly to make the play on the QB. Otherwise, you're at risk of giving up a big play through the air. Great job there in timing that up.
The Tigers will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Play action here on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Haynes. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A play action, looking to throw. Caught quickly. And he runs out of bounds there to avoid the contact and take the loss. Second down play coming up. Back to throw. It's King. He's hit as he throws it. He makes the grab. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Man, some real toughness on display here by the quarterback. Being able to focus with that kind of pressure coming right at him.
The Yellow Jackets with 1st and 10 here. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
They look to throw it here on second down. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
It was there, Chris. It was the right call. It was good execution. He just dropped it. That receiver's got to do a better job of finishing the play.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. And they pick up the first on the ground. They make the stop, but that gains enough to set them up 1st down at the 14.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Quarterback still with the football. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Defense drops him for a loss. A tougher 2nd down on the way.
It can be hard sometimes in the pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Powering through a tackle. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone, but he comes up short. Now we're looking at a 3rd and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see if they try to run the football again here on 3rd and goal.
Set up now at the 2-yard line. Can they score here on a 3rd down play? He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive and you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
Looking downfield, it's King. And it's caught! Touchdown, Yellow Jackets!
Hey, the offense does their job of getting points on the board, score the touchdown, 6 points. All we need is an extra point. Chris, we got a tie game.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And there's the point after. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. And that'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Now they call a run. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
That gain makes it 2nd and medium. To throw, it's Klubnik. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They'll give it to the running back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The intensity, Kirk, already evident this kind of rivalry game. Look, you played one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State, Michigan. What was different about that?
I think the emotions are flying around early. I think the team that's able to get down and just kind of settle in and play football is a team that jumps out to an early advantage. I always talk to Nick Saban about it. He's been in so many big rivalries as a coach, and he says, hey, we're fired up when we play against an Auburn versus playing against a Mississippi State. No, we're going to be the same team every single time we go out. Kind of control those emotions is the team that's going to end up winning.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? The shotgun handoff here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Scanning the field, it's Klubnik. A quick throw to the flat, it's a screen. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. He missed it, and the game is still tied up. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. Again, throwing out the RPO, and it's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. the 28-yard line. It's a third and manageable here. There's some pre-snatching. Got to pick up the third and short through the air. Caught behind the line. It's Haynes. And the Yellow Jackets are moving quickly down the field.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch. Gets the first down in the process.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to pass. It's King. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Oh, man. You have a good play dialed up and a great chance at yards, and it goes right through his hands. That'll drive the offensive coordinator in the booth absolutely crazy.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45.
Great accuracy here by the quarterback, hitting his receiver in stride on that slant, and it gave him a chance to pick up some yards after the catch.
The Yellow Jackets lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Haynes. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Important second down play coming up. Back to throw again. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Now it's second down here. Dropping back. It's King. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Third and short now on the 10th play of this drive. They'll try to run for the first down. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Haynes. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. And the Yellow Jackets will line up here on 1st down and goal. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Chris, this quarterback seems to be feeling it right now. That's his second touchdown pass in this game. Doing a great job of reading coverage and getting the ball out of his hands on time.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Quick completion to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
And the Tigers will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They're fortunate to have the lead at the break with those pass protection problems. Let's see if they can clean that up here in the third quarter. So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Oh, what a grab! That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Yellow Jackets come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. It's a quarterback keeper. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
And the Yellow Jackets pick up enough yardage to get a first down. To throw, it's King. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, and it's incomplete. What an opportunity for a desperately needed takeaway. Couldn't quite come up with it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Grab near the sticks. It's Stockton. He stopped, but he gets a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. He finds some space. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
The Yellow Jackets are in the red zone now. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Offense getting set. Second down play here. And on the carry, he's heading left. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner. They'll stop him for a loss.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give them credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To the air, it's King. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. This offense is still clicking. And momentum really building now. This one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The tackle on the PAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Randall. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Kibbe decides to keep it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now second down and 14. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Davidson. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Back to pass. It's Klubnik. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Well, that's a nice completion to the sideline with great timing. The connection between the receiver and the quarterback was on full display to be able to get that first down.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous. Chris. Lost his concentration and drops the ball.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback keeps the football. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I think the zone blitz is really tough for the college quarterbacks to pick up. A lot of times you see blitz, you think man-to-man. This time they zone blitz, sit back in soft coverage. Quarterback hesitated just a moment, which allowed the linebacker to get home for the sack.
The Tigers will bring their punt team onto the field. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Boy, a great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
2nd down after that previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And it works. The 1st down to the 35. And Kirk, that puts him over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show on a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
And that run, good for 1st down yardage. The drive moves on. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. Out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been unstoppable today.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots as a play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Gain makes it 2nd and medium. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Try to convert with a sneak. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator. Go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the 1st down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the 1st down.
And the Yellow Jackets will have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Passing efficiency is almost always higher off of play action. And you see why right here. The fake froze the defender for a second, and then the quarterback was able to zip it to the open player.
The Yellow Jackets are in the red zone. Takes the handoff. It's Haynes. Behind the line, it's a loss of 2.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's King. Grab down the middle. It's Haynes. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking to the end zone. Incomplete, but yeah, here comes a penalty marker now. That should be a drive-extending 1st down. On the offense, going to be bailed out by the pass interference call. That could be a crucial moment here in today's game. And they're trying to punch it in here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important 2nd down call here.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the PAT, it's a 3-touchdown lead, 35-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On 1st down, it's play action. Grab behind the line. It's Haynes. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw on the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Catch made on the left side. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
I feel like this quarterback could make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork, a curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that 1st down completion.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it again. Grab made by the tight end.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a 1st down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Tight end makes the grab. That's a solid gain, moves the ball into enemy territory. 1st down now at the 40.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. First down, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Randall. Brought down, but broken tackle to produce a solid gain there. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled, but 1st down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the 1st down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Dropping back. It's Klubnik. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I'll tell you what, Chris, I didn't expect this. This quarterback is outstanding, but they have pressured him all game long, and they got to him again.
First down sack pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
But it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Can't find anybody on 3rd down, throws it away, and now 4th down coming up.
With this big a 4th quarter deficit, defense playing smart, very well prepared for these 4 verts. Quarterback's going to have to find a way to deliver accurate passes downfield if they want to come back in this game.
Well, a field goal here does them no good, so the offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Bringing pressure. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Tigers.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch. Here, not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. And the defense come up with answers this time. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback keeps it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. To throw, it's King. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
And the Yellow Jackets getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Chris, as this game evolves every year with college football and we see more and more versions of some kind of spread offense, it puts so much pressure on this linebacker position because they're asked to do so much. This linebacker is able to sit back in zone, be comfortable in space, make the right read, and be able to be in place to knock the ball away.
He hands it off from the gun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Big throw caught on the left side. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. The Yellow Jackets will have to punt this one away. He's on to boot it away now. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance at a return here. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Here's a screen pass to the running back. He shreds the tackle. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Second down after that completion. Looking to throw. It's Klubnik. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
I think the receiver just may have lost his focus on this outbreaking route. The quarterback delivers a very well-thrown football, so that one's going to be on the receiver.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. Oh, what a move. And they make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Looking to throw again. Extending the play now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
Offense getting set. It's second down. He's looking to throw. Nice grab. It's Moore. And the runner steps out of bounds but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
The key on a third down between a quarterback and a wide receiver is the timing. That quarterback knows that he's got to get the ball out quickly and on time to give his receiver a chance to not just make the catch and stay in bounds, but to be able to give him a chance to maybe get upfield and make a play.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. Scanning the field, it's Klubnik. Receiver makes the catch.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Randall. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. And the Tigers come to the line with first and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Leaning on the run game here. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Looking for some space. It's Haynes. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. And here's the handoff. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. And the Yellow Jackets line up on 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback just takes a knee. Well, this is a football team that came in here with plenty of fuel. Obviously, the atmosphere charged up. They were inspired by that. Not expected to win. Maybe it felt a little bit disrespected, and all of that showed.
Oh, well, anytime you're a ranked team and you go on the road against an unranked team, that's always a challenge. We see it every week in college football, and this is a huge win, as you mentioned, Chris, for the unranked team. Going to be a long week for the losers. They're going to have to regroup and find out if they can come back the next week and see if they can win a game, but the party will be going for a long time tonight.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.